Hi there. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to connect a JotForm to SalesPype by using a Zap in Zapier. So let's go ahead and get started. Now I'm in my SalesPype account here. And first off, I want to find the campaign that I'm looking to connect to JotForm. So this is the campaign right here, and I'm looking to have my leads automatically filter into SalesPype for this JotForm. So let's go ahead in here. Let's just assume that we got this campaign built out exactly how we want it. And from what I could tell, everything looks good here. So the next step is actually connecting it to Zapier. So let's go ahead and click this button right here that says Connect Zapier. And we have an invite only set up with Zapier, which means that you need to go down here and hit Accept Invite and Build a Zap. So I'm going to click that. And now I'm already logged into my Zapier account. If you weren't logged in, it would prompt you to log in. But as soon as you are in the system with Zapier, you just want to go to Make a Zap, click this button here. All right, so now the first thing we need to do is choose a trigger app. And so really what that's saying is, what is it that is triggering this connection between JotForm and SalesPype? So really that trigger in this scenario would be our JotForm. So I'm going to click that here. And you can see this is just referencing a new submission as the trigger. So we're going to hit Save and Continue. And now it wants us to connect to our JotForm account. Now I'm already connected, but let's just assume that I needed to set that up. I'm going to go to Connect an Account here. It's going to ask you a couple questions here. Then hit Yes, Continue. And then it's going to ask you to authorize Zapier to use your JotForm. So I'm going to hit Allow here. All right, perfect. So now I have connected JotForm to Zapier. And I'm just going to run a quick test just to be sure. So let's hit Test here. Success. All right, so we're good there. So next thing we're going to do, we're going to go down to Save and Continue. And now what it's asking us is, which JotForm is it you're looking to connect to SalesPype? So we're going to select the drop down here, and we're going to find the appropriate form. Now chances are you have several in your account. So I'm going to go down to the one that I'm looking for. This is the form that I'm looking to connect to SalesPype. So I'm going to click that. And I'm going to hit Continue. All right, so now what Zapier is looking for, they want to see an example. So they basically want to see that lead form filled out so that they can see all the data that it comes with, and so they understand how to sort it and send it over to SalesPype. So what I'm going to do quickly, I'm going to pause this video and I'm going to go over to my form and fill that out. So I'll be right back with you. All right, so here's my form, and I've got it all filled out. And I'm going to go ahead and click Submit. All right, so the submission is received. Now I'm going to go back to Zapier. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say Get More Samples so we can pull in that data. All right, so here it is right here. This is the submission that I just put through. I'm going to check this box, and then there's a little drop down here, and you can just see that all the information from the JotForm carried over into Zapier. So this is all the form data that I just completed. So everything looks good there. Perfect. All right, so now I'm going to hit Continue. And at this point, we've finished setting up our trigger. Now we need to create an action step. And the action step is saying, okay, well, once somebody fills out this form, what do you want to happen next? And what we want to happen next is we want that data to be sent to SalesPype to trigger a campaign. So let's go ahead and click Add One Now. And your SalesPype logo may appear here for you. If you don't see it, just simply do a search for SalesPype and click it. Hit Save and Continue. All right, so now I just need to connect my SalesPype account to Zapier. So I'm going to click Connect an Account. Now I already have an account connected, but just as an example, I'm going to show you, assuming you didn't have this set up yet, you would just click Connect an Account. And now you're going to be prompted to enter your SalesPype login info. So give me a minute here. All right, so I got my info in there. Let me go ahead and hit yes, continue. Perfect. So here is the account that I just set up. And I'm just going to run a quick test. And perfect. It says success, which means we have connected Zapier to our SalesPype account. Now I'm going to click save and continue. All right, so at this point, what we need to do is we need to tell the system which campaign are we adding these contacts to. So there's a drop down here under campaign, and I am going to find the one called Stop Renting JotForm because this is where I want the lead sent. So let's click that. Perfect. And now we just need to start mapping over data from the form. So this is the phone column here, so we're going to click the drop down, and we're going to go through the form here until we find the phone number. So let's keep scrolling down here. And here is the phone number right here. So I'm going to click this. Perfect. And now this is the email form that we need to map over. So we're going to click the drop down, and we're going to find the email address, which is right here. Let's click that. Now we're going to map over the first name. Click the drop down. And here is the name. Now, on this particular form, the first name and the last name were merged together. So I'm just going to go ahead and put them both in the first name field. And last name I will leave blank. Now you'll see there's several other data points that you can use that we can send over to SalesPype. So if you use any of these fields on your forms, you can transfer that data over. You don't have to use all these fields, but you certainly can. But in this example, I'm just going to go ahead and focus on sending over the name of the contact, their email, and their phone number. So we got that set up. Now I'm going to go ahead and click continue. Okay, so here is our sample lead, and we're just going to send this prospect to SalesPype as a test to make sure that it is going into the system correctly. So let's go ahead here, and we're going to click Send Test to SalesPype. Okay, so it's telling me that a test prospect was sent to SalesPype just now. So I'm going to go into SalesPype and just double check to make sure that this is accurate. Let me pull up my account. All right, so this is the campaign that I was attempting to add my contact to. Right now it's showing there are 0 contacts on it. So let me go ahead and refresh. There we go. So now it was saying 0. Now it's showing that I have 1 contact, which essentially means that this is working correctly. So let me click all contacts just to double check. And here we go. So this was my example, Skippy Momo. And Skippy has been added to the system, and this will be triggering a campaign automatically. So perfect. This is working exactly how we want it to. Now let me just go back into Zapier. And I am going to go ahead and say finish. Let's go ahead and call this Zap. Stop renting Zap. There we go. So we gave it a name. And now finally we just want to turn that Zap on. Okay, so we are good to go. I'm just going to go back to my dashboard. And now from here on out, anytime someone fills out that JotForm, Zapier is automatically going to send that lead into SalesPype and trigger an automated campaign. So just follow these steps when setting up all your Zaps from JotForm to SalesPype, and you should be good to go. Take care.